This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net, Danger Entertainment Network podcasts.
It's Gen Con Day 4?
4?
Why did I question that? It's the fourth episode we recorded. We've literally...
Yeah, and this is it.
We know exactly when it is. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the final part of our Fall of Plaguestone playthrough on the Danger Club podcast.
Has it?
Whoa!
4 parts already. That's rocketed past.
It's flown by, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Can we just acknowledge the apocalyptic storm which we've discovered has just blown up outside while we've been recording with our shutters closed?
We literally walked into sunshine, didn't we? It was blazing hot sunshine this morning. We closed the shutters. When we opened them up, the world has ended.
Yeah, that's right. A windy vortex. Was it a windy vortex?
Yeah, Scott went outside to have a cigarette and nearly just went. Like, we just saw the wind go.
It was gone. It was a thing. It happened.
So,
Lost your shirt, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm now naked.
And his shorts and boxers. Apparently.
Yeah, well, that's why I said I'm naked, Ross.
Your shirt doesn't define you being naked.
Yeah, but he said I lost my shirt, and then I said, and I'm naked, which would imply. It would imply. I think you're a heavy inflap.
enough of this jovial banter. So you got beaten up by a boar.
We did.
So boring.
It was a monumental task.
Yeah, it is.
You went and you didn't even eat it.
No, we were just so done by that point. It's like, shall I cook it for you? No.
Yeah, we all just went, no.
I want to go to bed.
That entire investigation was like, right, okay. We're asking you questions. When can we go to bed? We're asking you questions. When can we go to bed? Oh man, we've been sent somewhere else. We went off to speak to someone else, and we just wanted to go to bed. But luckily, I think we know who it is.
Not that this isn't recorded, and so there's no audio evidence. But I would like to point out that they were not sent somewhere else. They were told. They asked, "Who is this person?" They were told, and then Drummond declared, "Let's go," and walked off.
Yes.
Well,
Whilst trying to name the group at the process, and that was the only reason you want to leave so quick.
I mean, that's a general kind of police thing, isn't it? Don't they? They sort of, if they turn up to a place where a crime happened, they go somewhere else first,
It's
right?
true. There's not.
They don't stay in where the crime happened and
also
question everyone
they chase
first.
down suspects. They chase down suspects.
Yeah, in little defence, the trail could go cold.
Exactly.
Like
Thank
porridge, like cold porridge.
And I would say, the CSI would be a less compelling show if they discovered the crime and then immediately went to bed.
Right.
Well, the hit points are pretty low at the moment, so I'm going to go to bed.
We're all pretty tired.
Yeah.
Two pretty tough fights there.
Yes.
We'll see how it goes. But you've walked into the kitchen and you found Finnick the goblin. And he's dropped a bowl
Finnick,
and he's
mate.
making a run for it.
We should try and catch him.
Goblin chase is what is going to be happening right now. So, what we have here is we have a chase mechanic.
Sick.
So we have a new system. We're not going to roll initiative for this, but what happens is we have different scenes that are going to play out as you chase him across the town.
Awesome.
You are attempting to, by succeeding in these scenes, you will get points. If one of you makes it to 4 points, you're going to catch Fennec. If none of you do, he's going to get away. So he runs out of the kitchen. You all chase him out of the kitchen, and the first thing that you encounter is the market set up in the centre of town, where some of the other caravans, of the caravan that you're with, set up some market stalls to try and start selling their wares. Finnick leaps over one of the market stalls. So, what I need, you have a choice.
Okay.
You can either make an athletics check, try and push the carts out of the way as you get through, or an acrobatics check to try and leap over the crates and boxes that are in your way. It is your choice what you want to make. Go ahead and make your... Yeah?
I've got a question. So
Yes.
if I go first, I'd like to use athletics, and I push the carts out the way.
It just affects you. It doesn't let you.
It doesn't help everyone else.
It doesn't help everyone else.
Okay. Well,
Is
that
it
makes
only-
we all just do
Is there only those 2 choices we have?
Those are the 2 choices that you have in this instance.
I'm going to use athletics, and I got a 10.
Okay. Things are happening too quick for you to do anything else, so you got 10 on your athletics check. I can tell you a 10 is not enough. Beelzebub runs into the boxes and fails to push them aside. They're too heavy.
I got a 16 on my athletics check.
16 on athletics check. Uthgar doesn't even stop, just shoves a box out of the way, keeps running. You get 1 point. Uthgar, keep a track on that. Did anyone else give
Can I
chase?
get? I got a 14 on acrobatics.
14 acrobatics, Brimbone. You do not successfully vault over you leap, but unfortunately you get tangled up in the apples on the apple cart.
I've always hated apples.
I got a 6, so that was on my
I got an 11, so if
athletics.
Brimbone didn't make it, Bubba's not going to make
You
it.
did not make it. Okay, so all of you make it through, but the rest of you kind of all stumble and stagger through everything, knocking boxes over like true cops in a chase. You crash through a wall of cardboard boxes. However, Uthgar is the only one who gets a point on this one.
Quick question.
Yes.
Is it possible to do like a sort of a terrain trek to see if there's a shortcut?
Then that might come up at some point.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
Could I not thinking just cast a Mario spell on the goblin to stop him running?
He's moving in and out. You don't have constant line of sight on him.
Okay.
Chase mechanic's got chase mechanic.
For the purposes of the game that we are currently playing, no.
Okay.
So,
But I do want to throw a javelin at him.
Yeah. Open box world. You can only do 2 things.
No, you're not running. Right.
okay. So we're going to move on to the road. So we're on to a. He's surprisingly quick. This goblin. He starts putting some distance ahead of you. He is now about 80 feet away from you. So you're going to have to push to try and keep up with him. So I need everyone to make a fortitude save to try and keep up with the goblin without getting winded. Oh no. There's some sad faces around this table.
I don't think it's going to be enough. I got a 14 on my fortitude save.
14 is enough.
Yes.
That's another point for you. Uthgar is just pounding down the road, keeping behind this goblin. I can tell you the DC is 14. Did anyone else succeed?
I succeeded.
I succeeded. 23.
Okay. Barbara and Kevin,
24.
you each get a point.
Okay,
You
thanks.
keep chasing him down.
I got 24 as well.
Okay, Beelzebub, you get a point. Brimbone,
Shit. Natural 1.
a natural 1. Oh, Brimbone. Okay, so you take a -1 to whatever check you make in the next location, and you currently still have no. Brimbone is huffing and puffing at the back while everyone else is chasing. He darts down a sideway into an alleyway. It is incredibly muddy when you run around the corner, so you have an option. You can either make a reflex save to try and run through the incredibly slippery mud without falling over, or you can make a survival check to work out a shortcut around it.
I'm going reflex.
Reflex.
Yeah. Yes.
DC for the reflex save is 15.
I got 18 for
Made it.
Oscar.
20.
11 on a reflex.
23.
Made it. Beelzebub, fail. And Brimbone,
11 on a reflex.
fail. Okay, Brimbone and Beelzebub, you fall flat on your face in the mud. You are sickened 1 for the rest of the chase. You're at a -1 for the rest of it.
Worst day ever for Brimbone. It's just covered in apples.
Do you want to go get a drink?
So,
Yes.
one of you, I think, Uthgar, you've got a chance to catch him on this one. You're on 3 points, aren't you?
3 points.
Okay, he's heading through a backyard. He's heading to someone's backyard. But unfortunately, there's a dog in the backyard. It looks pretty angry. The goblin kind of slides under the bench, looks at you back, and then sneaks across the backyard past the dog. The dog kind of looks up and then goes back down to sleep. You're going to have to get past this dog. Your options are: you can either make a stealth check to try and sneak past. If you are trained in nature, you can make a nature check to try and calm the dog down. If you don't have nature, you've got to try and sneak.
I'm going to try and sneak.
Or you can, at any point, you can give up the chase.
I'm going to try and sneak
I'm going
past
to try
the
and
dog.
sneak as well.
Okay.
I'm going to try and stealth as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't a natural 20,
Okay.
but it was 23 on my stealth
A
check.
23 on the stealth check for Uthgar.
Yeah, I
it's a
got
DC
22.
16 stealth check. So yes. It's yes for Kevin.
19.
Bubba gets it. Beelzebub.
Oh,
What do you want to carry on the chase? You can stop the chase if you
I'll
want. Bear in mind
hang
you're
back
at
and go.
-1.
Oh, just stay here.
Okay. Beelzebub pulls up to a stop.
A second one is a -1 to.
-1 to your rolls.
Okay, I'm going to try and calm the dog.
Okay. Make a nature check. Be calm, dog.
That's a 17.
A 17.
16 -1. Second.
16. A 16. Everyone kind of. Those of you who are going through, Kevin, Bubba, and Uthgar all kind of just crawl under the fence and just creep past the dog. Brimbone stops and holds out a hand to the dog to gesture for it to be friendly. The dog bites him on the hand.
Excellent. On a 16. Good.
16. DC was 18.
Chases are cool.
You take 2 points of damage.
Great.
Remember, turns around and goes back to where Beelzebub is.
This is shit.
Casters don't like chases.
No.
Okay, so you get bitten on the door. However, the Finnick kind of looks around into the street, sees that it's clear, turns around and runs straight into Uthgar, who has just crept right up behind him.
I just grab him with my hands and hold him out in front of me.
Oh no!
I have him.
You reconvene with the others. The sickened effect goes. It was only for the duration of that chase, so you're not sickened anymore. You are covered in mud, and you have a dog bite.
Well done, Uthgar.
Is the dog still
Good
around?
watch.
Thanks.
I mean, it can be. The dog is in a nearby garden.
Is it still being hostile?
I mean, it's tied up, so as soon as you leave the garden, it can't get at you. It's
tied
barking.
up. I could have just gone round it.
Yeah, right.
It was tied up. I'll leave the dog fine.
Uthgar, well caught, mate. You should do the talking, I reckon.
Good job.
Go on, have a chat with him.
What do we want to know?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, probably
Why
what
did
did
you
he
run?
put in the...
Yeah.
Why did he run, for starters?
Go and ask him, Uthgar. Do it.
Tell us
please don't.
everything. And I want to make an intimidation check.
Yeah, I want to be your friends.
Oh, it's not very intimidating. 8.
An 8. Yeah. No, not telling you nothing.
I slap on the head.
Oh, that's my melon head. Oh God. No,
Tell us,
why?
Fennec.
I didn't do nothing.
You ran.
Everybody blames me. 'Cause I ran. Everybody throws me.
Now you better tell Uthgar what you were doing running, and you better start speaking now. Otherwise, he's going to squish you, mate. All right, I'm going to make an intimidation check as well.
Intimidate.
That's 12. I thought it was going to be better.
We're a bit cuddly fuddly.
I know.
Bad cop.
He's going to tickle you.
I tickle him on
I'm
his
going to
chin.
use diplomacy.
Okay.
Listen, you must tell us why you were pouring away that dirty porridge that you poisoned, or that was poisoned. Please, tell us. We need to find the person responsible. 8.
Should just kill him. Let's just kill him.
Wow.
So Kevan tries his diplomacy. I think what he's trying to say is, if you want to prove your innocence, mate, you're going to have to give up a little bit of information. Do you know what I mean? Because if you don't give some information, how do we know you're innocent? At the moment, you're looking a little bit guilty. Do you know what I mean? So maybe you want to try and give us a bit of information to try and prove your innocence. Okay? Let me just use a little bit of
No, you don't.
diplomacy on that.
Stand aside,
I mean, I got a 12.
Brimbone covered in mud, bleeding from his hand, casually flicks off the mud from his wrists, steps up to the goblin and says,
What is your name?
My name is Fennec.
And how long have you been working in the kitchens, Fennec?
I've been working there for a couple of years now.
Very good. Do you enjoy working there?
Yeah, I really like working there.
You seem like you really enjoy it, Fennec.
I like to be useful.
You are useful. Do you like making food for people and humans and dwarves?
No, I don't know how to make food.
You just clean, don't you, Fennec?
I do the spicing and I do the plating.
You do spicing and plating. So you have access to a lot of food, don't you, Fennec?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the dwarf called Battlestone?
I don't know who that is.
"Can I? What roll would I make in Pathfinder 2e to make a body language check
To
or
see if he's lying, it would
ascertain
be a
lies.
perception check.
Perception, eh?
Perception to try and or might be society, but I think probably let's go perception. Think more general.
14.
A 14. He is being evasive. He is.
Now,
He definitely
Fennec,
knows more than he's saying.
if somebody has told you to lie on their behalf, or if you are lying to protect someone, now would be the time to tell us, because we don't want to hurt you. Nobody wants to hurt you. We want you to go back to your spicing and plating job that you love so much, and you can help the people of this town by doing that.
I don't know what I want to. Nah, look, I don't know anything about nothing.
Could I maybe change your mind?
And Brimbone produces 3 silver pieces and dances them across his fingers.
Okay.
You don't have to give anybody up. You just have to tell us what you know about what happened to the dwarf that night.
You protect me?
Yes.
Yes, with our lives.
Boy, I mean...
Well, I mean,
With our lives.
Ross just had to explain that he was winking at me.
Beelzebub winks at them all.
Okay. It was. Hallard beat me up.
Who?
Hallard, he's a man. He's this guy. He lives out. He lives at the old Dead Willow, and he beat me up. And he said that I had to put the special spices in the porridge. And he said if I don't put them in the porridge, he's going to kill me. He said they're gonna make the dwarf sick, but not kill. They say he gonna make. He said the dwarf cheat him out of the business deal, and he want to make him all sick, warm up his guts and go poopy time. That's what he says is gonna happen. But I didn't think it would kill him. Not a whole town is after me.
No, they're not, Fennec. You've been very helpful. Now we're going to walk you back to your kitchen so you can get on with your job the way you wish to do so. You've been very helpful. Thank you very much.
Absolutely,
Thank
mate.
you.
Don't you worry. All right.
Right.
We'll stand for you on this one. All right.
You're gonna protect me from Hallett and from the sheriff?
Well,
Yes.
we'll certainly make sure everyone knows the truth. All
We'll
right,
put in a
mate.
good word for you. Is that what we're saying, Goblin?
You can keep the silver.
Wow.
We're going to see Hallett right now, and I'm sure you don't have to worry about the sheriff.
Brimbone can't contain his laughter.
Yeah, it's really intimidating. Yeah, it's so dangerous. Yeah.
Bub starts giggling along as well.
Right, Stranger Club, we should probably go to this willow.
I thought we would have. I thought we did the Stranger Club. I mean the Changer Club.
I think by the very nature of the name, it changes every time. So I think every time that we announce it, we have to change it to something else that rhymes with Danger.
There's
All
not
right.
many words left that rhyme.
No, admittedly, we've cycled through the main
There's only
four.
about 6 or 7 in common.
You're right.
We might start after making
But
things
if
up.
anyone can find them,
Well, I mean, we
it's
could be the
us.
Lamenger Club
The Macleod
at this
Club.
point.
Do you still need me for anything?
Yes,
or-
we're walking you back to town.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to walk you past
You
this
put him-
dog that's tied up, through this muddy puddle, across this thing. Do you like apples? How'd you like these apples?
You take him back to the feed mill and leave him there. You get the feeling he may not be planning on sticking around for too long once you've left him there. But you do you want to go to the Dead Willow?
Yes.
Yes.
So you head north of town through the broken down houses that are no longer occupied. The plague victims once lived, past the big Plaguestone and up to the north of town, where you see a huge dead willow tree. It's standing in front of a house that looks like it's in serious disrepair. It might have had a second story at one time, but that has long ago collapsed into ruin. Taking parts of the first floor with it. Actor. The windows, they're all boarded over, and the front door hangs open about a foot. It's kept from swinging wider by a frayed rope. That is all that is stopping the door from sort of just falling completely out of its hinges. What would you like to do?
Right then, mate. I think we probably need to go in here, but I think weapons out and let's be fucking careful. What do you reckon?
Yes.
Agreed.
I'd
All right.
also add-
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'd add to that.
Yes.
The 3 of us go in. Well, some of us go in the front door.
Ooh.
The rest of us find the back door. in
That's a
case he
mighty
tries to
fine
escape.
idea. I'm happy to lead the party round the back. I like being round the back.
I will go in the back door.
Then I shall go back also.
Well, no.
Well, I think
Wait.
you should maybe be the front.
No.
Rimbo has to kick the front door down.
Just
No.
give me 2 minutes. No.
It's all right. Why don't you three go in the front? We'll go around the back. All right?
Yeah, sounds good.
I think that'll be all right.
I see.
I'm gonna do a little bit of hiding in the bushes out the back and take aim with my crossbow in case anyone comes running.
And I will use my alchemist power.
All right. I'm going to use a power here.
Yeah. What's that?
Well, it is. It's part of my heritage. It's like my chameleon sort of power.
Okay.
I mean, it takes a little bit of time to sort of, but I can blend in with my surroundings. I can change the color of my skin and my hair and stuff to blend in with my surroundings. And I'm going to do so and sort of hide. It gives me a +2 to my stealth, and I'm going to hide out round the back, sort of in place with my crossbow at the ready.
Go ahead, make a stealth check.
Okay.
And yes, your crossbow is loaded and ready.
Okay, so it's like 22 on that.
Okay.
Beelzebub's going to pull out his dagger and
Kill Jam Jam.
Blood sacrifice.
and
Reabsorb him.
and just wait.
Okay, so you're around the back, yeah? So having a look around the...
Sorry, yeah, that's a good point. Sorry, who exactly is front team and who's back team?
We're the back team.
We're the front team.
Okay, so Beelzebub and Kevin have gone around the back. Kevin, you go around the back, get in a bush, and camouflage.
A lot of
with
bush work.
Past them trees. Beelzebub, you go around the back of the house. The back of the house looks even more wrecked. A whole section of it is collapsed. There is a back door, but it has fallen off its hinges, and you can see there's just debris in the doorway of where it would have been. There is a window at the back, but that is boarded up. And you just want to draw a dagger and hang around, yeah?
I'm going to make a alchemist fire.
Okay. We make an alchemist's fire. Team at the front.
We would like to go up and knock on the front door.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You go up and you knock on the front door. There is no reply.
Hello, Hallard. I wish to speak to you about a deal. It involves silk and other textiles.
Uthgar kicks the door.
Okay, Uthgar, you kick the door.
Do I have to roll anything or?
No, you can kick the door, but it opens outwards, as you know, because it's got a rope hanging on it. So you kick the door and you just kick it back into its hinge, and then it kind of falls back out, and that hangs on the
I'll
rope.
just pull it off then.
Okay.
I was kind of thinking because you said it was just hanging on with a tiny bit of rope. So
it is, yes.
I didn't think it would stand.
No, you grab a hang and wrench the door open and pull the rope. Snaps. You hear a twang. And a large, so half a broken off piece of spear comes flying out of the doorway at you, as a crossbow goes off. That is going to be a.
Never really a sound you want to hear from the DM, is it?
But it's the sound of.
It's a
Pathfinder
28.
2, isn't it? 28.
28 to hit.
Which no, of course it does.
What is your IC?
That is a critical. I've got 18.
Oh, fuck.
You take a critical hit.
Jesus. From a...
Harrogor would not have done well in this.
No, not at all.
No, you wouldn't know.
Traps, man. You take 24 points of damage.
Well, he's dead. Surely he's just killed outright.
What is your maximum hit point?
22. So he's just killed outright.
No,
Yeah.
that can't be right.
That's fucking insane.
That can't be right.
And
Wait,
there
your hit
can't
points-
be any first level character who wouldn't be wiped out by
Surely you just go down to dying one straight away.
Yeah.
Minuses
Is that
can't
right?
exist.
Yeah.
Let's
We
pause.
said as
Surely.
Let's call
Did you check
Jason
this?
I think we
Bulmahn.
need to pause
Because I mean,
and check.
there is not a single person around this table who
Okay.
can survive that hit.
Dangerlings will be right back.
So we've checked the rule, and I have good news for you. I have bad news too. Traps can crit. Anything can crit.
Wow.
So that damage is real. However, massive damage. The rule for massive damage is you die instantly if you ever take damage equal to or greater than twice your maximum hit points. So you would have to take, 4 44 points of damage, which you really should never be encountering at this level. That means you're fighting something in the wrong level if you're taking that amount of damage.
Yeah.
That'll kill you outright. This does not kill you outright, but it does drop you from full hit points or nearly full hit points.
No, I was only on 9 hit points.
Oh, it immediately drops you to the ground.
Yeah.
But even if you had been on full hit points,
It would have dropped me.
It would have done the exact same
And
thing, right?
it would have dropped any one of us around the table, yeah. So
you're
traps,
dying
folks.
one. Traps can be pretty nasty.
Yeah.
That's maybe why you don't rip the door open. Is anyone trained in thievery out of interest?
Yeah. I am.
Yeah?
Yes. Oh, no, I'm not trained in it, no.
Oh, actually, no. Take that back.
Okay, because that could be helpful. That's the sort of thing one would use to disarm traps.
If you're not untrained in a skill, do you get to add your ability bonus as well?
Yes.
You do. Oh, cool.
So you can still try,
Yeah.
but some things, like this trap, you had to be trained in. Some things tell you a minimum level that you must be at in order to even attempt it.
Yeah.
So disarming this trap, you have to be trained in, at least in thievery, and then you can have a go at disarming it.
Fair.
So what happens is it's Uthgar rips the door off its hinges and immediately just takes a half a spear in the chest from a crossbow which was hooked up to the rope on the other side, Kevin McAllister style, and goes flying backwards and crashes to the ground with a spear sticking out of his chest, and is bleeding to death. So would anyone like to do it? Anyone in the front house team like to do anything before I make him roll his first death save?
I would like to try. Brainbone is quite taken aback by this. Because it all happened at once. He was having a nice chat, and then there was this crash of the door, and then the twang, and then the bleeding and stuff. So he's going to go back and try and administer first aid to stabilise Uthgar.
Can Bubba make a little perception and see if there's
anything else in there?
Like if you can see anyone.
Okay, yep, go ahead. Both, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good. It's 23.
23 on that. And not enough on the stabilise.
It's 10 total.
Okay. Bubba, you can see, looking around it, you can see that there is nowhere to go from this hallway. The house is the upper floor has just collapsed into the lower floor of this part of the house. There is debris everywhere. It would take hours to clear all of the debris out of the way to get through this way. You feel like this is not the way through. However, you've not made your first aid check, I assume. I assume that face meant you didn't make a successful first aid check.
It was a 10 total,
A 10 total? Okay, so I'm going to ask Uthgar, James, could you go ahead and make a flat check for me? DC is 11.
18.
18, there you go. You stabilise, you are on 0 hit points, you are unconscious. In about 10 minutes, you regain consciousness and return to 1 hit point.
Yay.
Can Bubba message one of these two?
Yep.
And just sort of say what's just happened.
Okay. So message is...
and say that... Okay, so yeah, let's do it.
Who are you messaging?
I'm going to message...
Bubba, if you're thinking about messaging someone, because I was just going to do that after I administered first aid to this big lunk.
Oh yeah, well you carry on sorting him out. Yeah, I'm just going to...
If you're going to message one of them, then it should be the one who can create health potions.
Yeah, probably.
But you know what? Your life, do what you want to do.
No, you've influenced me in such a way.
Okay.
I appreciate you, man. Alright, so I message Beelzebub. Beelzebub, listen.
Hello?
Beelzebub, listen, right?
Yes?
Every time we do this fucking spell. In this gaming group, every time we do this.
Beelzebub, wait, I've only got like 6 seconds to say something.
Okay.
So this time, listen to what I've got to say, yeah? Alright?
Yeah.
Uthgar has fallen, you need to come round and deliver him a health potion. Okay.
Sorry, you said not to say it.
Fair play on that. I appreciate you. Over.
It's one of the only times in history that dead air has been great radio.
Yeah.
No, you say over at the end of a... Just get round here, will ya?
Okay.
As I walk around, can I start crafting?
Yep.
A
I message
How
Uthgar.
you doing over there?
I message
Beelzebub.
Uthgar and just say,
You stay there. I have to administer first.
Is it worth?
What,
If I get a hit
Are you
point,
leaving?
The big man has fallen ill.
I message
must rescue
Uthgar.
Three things
Right,
happening.
okay.
Three things happening. Hang on.
Let's stop talking over each other.
Okay, sorry, yeah, good point.
So, as I leave, I say to Kevin,
Kevan.
Yes, I must rescue the big man from being hurt and dying.
Okay, you go around the front. Uthgar is lying on his back with a spear in his chest.
if we're going to be here for 10 minutes, is it worth trying the medicine thing?
I was just going to ask that, but
Cool.
I think this might be swifter.
It'll be swifter, but as well as
because you're well below your hit points maximum, aren't you? Anyway, so if this has been a 10-minute bit, then I will do that as well.
Sure.
In the meantime,
Jesus
also amongst that 10 minutes, I have messaged Kevan being like,
2 hit points back.
Oh, great.
Kevin, if you're still there,
Right here, mate. How can I help you?
stay where you are and watch the exit. He might well be coming out of there.
No worries. I'm on it, mate.
Okay. The what's the DC on treat wounds?
so it's a 16. So it's the 10, it's the +5, and then it's the +1 for the dying 1 condition. So 16 for administer first aid and 16.
He's
for
not
treat
dying
wounds.
1 anymore.
I'm not
It's
dying
that one.
one
Okay, so
anymore,
it's
yeah.
just a 15.
Okay, so 15. See, there's things like if you can get the assurance feat, which Kevan has.
Oh yes, I've got that.
So if you had that as a skill feat, so when you level up, if you attach that to medicine skill, what assurance does is allows you to take 10. It's the old system. So you're allowed to assume that your dice roll was a 10. So if you could then get your proficiency bonus with it up to sort of 5 or 6, that's automatically succeeding every time you do first aid. So there's little ways. I think the thing is, we're really noticing a lack of a healer in this party, and I think it's because it's low level and no one has taken any of the healing specs other than a little bit for Beelzebub. So I think as characters level, you're like, oh, okay, I get a little healing option here, and you start to like compensate for not having them in there. But it is certainly showing right now that they are not there.
If I'd have got the assurance feat, then taking 10 +5 for my proficiency bonus
Would have given you
mean
a
that
15, which would have succeeded, wouldn't it?
it would instantly
he hasn't
succeed on
tried
someone who has a dying 1 condition. It would
fail. So you could,
So it's
in
not
that
even
case,
that
you
good.
would choose to roll until you get a better proficiency bonus, and then
Because
can-
you could roll a natural 20.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you could also.
But it would mean that
fail.
any time you wanted to, but it would mean in downtime you can just spam that and it's succeeding every time.
Yeah, and I
as
suppose
long as
in
they
this-
aren't dying 1.
As long as they're not dying.
And in this case, it would have been okay to do because I'm nearly dead, but I'm not dying.
Okay, I'm treating your wounds.
Go for
give
it.
a go.
Okay, that's it's a total of 21.
Nice. That's a success. So how many hit points did you get back?
2d8.
I'm gonna tell you
2d8.
now,
That's really good.
I'm glad you did that.
Well, decent.
Because Ross's potion. Oh, sweet Jesus!
It's 3 hit points.
Oh, goodness.
So
Just to fix a little bit of berry here.
the
and then
entire
some leaves to put under
administrations
your-
of the party has granted me 5 hit points. But at least I'm not dying, guys. So thanks
Well,
for that.
that's something. You are now awake and being tended to by your friends.
Uthgar thanks you.
You can take some time and do it again, I think.
I mean, if the trail hasn't gone cold already, like if he's still in there for 10 minutes, he knew his trap went off,
Right here.
and he hasn't gone out
Got
the
my
back
eyes out.
entrance. Kevin's just standing there.
It's not a problem. Nothing's happened yet. But I'm enjoying my job.
What's the Aussie bush ranger thing? What was the?
That's not a knife.
Steve Owen.
Where they have a name. They had a name for themselves, like a military organization, like a paramilitary organization, didn't they? Like the Texas Rangers.
You're not talking about the Flying Doctors, are you?
Nah. I thought the Aussies had a different one for.
I don't know. I can't remember.
In this time, Bubba has gone round to join.
Okay.
I was going to say that earlier, but
All right.
I was
How you
talking
doing,
over
Bubba?
people.
Keep down, keep low, mate.
Yeah,
All right,
sure,
don't,
mate. Yeah.
don't give away my position.
No.
All right? Just, that's it.
Wait, bro, is this like what you do? Just hide in the bush?
Yeah, this is pretty much, this is how I thrive like this.
I'm more of a like, do you know what I mean? Like jump in there, see what happens, sort of.
I know what you mean, mate, but you're cramping my style.
No, I'm whispering. I'm being.
I know, but, you're whispering at me. I'm invisible right now. If it weren't for you.
I can see you. What are you grateful for?
for you fucking off.
That's a bit fucking rude, isn't it?
Well, look, I've got my eyes on the target.
All right, see you later then. Bubba goes back round.
So you've had time in this time to do another first aid if you want. I'll let you give him another.
It's a 10-minute bit. That was a 10-minute bit. Dan, I'm going to tell you something about the rules here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the target is temporarily immune to treat wounds then for 1 hour.
Oh no! So you can't spam it.
Can't
okay.
spam it. So no even extra healing.
Nope.
Pathfinder 2.
Enjoy those 3 hit points.
5 hit points.
5 hit points. Oh, that's loads.
Did you say our character that we properly looked in the front way and decided this was not the way to come in?
Yeah, there's no way ahead through
So
that
we
door.
all have to go around the back. So I imagine
it's just a trap.
we get up and we just walk all the way around, seeing Bubba coming back the other way, going, why are you coming back this? We can't go in.
No, I just come around here because I've got a bit of negativity, and I don't really want to deal with that right now.
All right. Brimban continues walking.
Let's go. Just shrugs his shoulders.
Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm coming back with you lot. I was just like taking a breather. You know what I mean?
Let us go
Yeah.
to the back door.
Yeah.
Okay, you go to the back. There's no back door, but there is a back window which is boarded up.
Nope.
You're giving us away, lads. What the fuck's going on?
There's no door.
I can see that. I've been looking at the no door for about 20 minutes now.
looking at? He's at the back entrance.
I said at the no door. At the no door. I've been looking at the no door in case anyone comes through the no door.
Do you mean the window?
The no door. You know, no door.
No door.
Thank you.
No door. No the door. No the door. Do you want to inspect the shutter?
I mean, is it?
No.
If it's trapped.
You
Perceive. Let's set fire to it. Let's set fire to the entire place.
You
can do that.
Very thievery. You could check the shutter.
That is a huge assumption about my character. All right.
It's a perception check, first of all, to examine it, to see what the deal is.
All right, I'm going to perceive it.
Only a 14.
Yeah, mine's not
15.
15.
I've got a 16.
A 16. Okay, so
We're all
none of
looking
you-
where Keevan's looking. We can all see the no,
No
door.
door.
We're all looking at different
There's definitely
things.
no door.
There's a squirrel, bit of grass.
We all just walk in
Keevan,
different
you
directions.
come out and have a look at it and give it a little bit of an examine, and you realise that it is. You realise that this is not a board; it is a shutter. This can open, and it has a mechanism inside. But you would need someone who is trained in thievery to be able to open the mechanism, or you reckon it could just be pulled off the wall as well.
Is anyone here trained in thievery?
Nah.
No.
No. Thieves
Your adventure ends here.
I mean, we could just pull this. It's a shutter. You see. It's got to make it. What?
I'll try.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
So are you trained in thievery then?
19.
19. You have
just ignore me.
having Kevin pointing out. You put your hands on the.
With you talking, I'm literally just going and getting on with it.
You put a hand behind the shutter and you find a hidden catch, which you manage to click, and the shutter opens to reveal a window that goes into a small area in the room behind all of the debris that's fallen in at the front. You've found a way into the house.
Easy now, mates.
It's quite dark.
Could be quite trappy.
Let us be
Just
stealthy.
a warning.
Okay. So you...
Just out of interest, this is a common thing that we've spoken about, non-human characters having low light or dark light vision. Who has that?
I've got low light.
I've got low light.
Low light.
Right. You're human, aren't you, Beelzebub? Yeah, so am I. So we can't see in the dark.
No, so you will need some light if you want to go in there properly.
And I suppose a check for traps as well. I suppose we're going to do that if you're trained in thievery.
Don't worry.
Is anyone trained in thievery?
No.
Oh, you are?
Uthgar just showed you. Yes.
Well, I mean, you never said.
I mean,
I was
did.
just.
he opened
Did
the
you?
thing. You were busy talking again, though.
Oh, right. Oh, I see.
You talk
Did
a
I miss
lot,
that?
awful lot.
You talk
Is that
a
my?
lot amount,
Is
yeah.
that my fault? Is that on me?
No, it's not your fault. It's fine. We'll just
Okay. Apologies, mates.
But here's the thing. We're going to need Uthgar to check for traps, and we're going to need you so you can see the way.
Right. Okay then. Well,
Actually, I believe anyone can check for traps, but only someone trained in thievery can disarm them.
Oh.
So you can look for
right.
things that aren't. You can look for things that are awry. So peering into the room, you can see that there's enough space for about 2 people to stand next to each other amongst the debris here. However, a a section of debris has been cleared away to create a crawl hole that goes off through all of the piles of junk and rubbish. So you can, any of you would be able to crawl through it, except for Kevin, who will be able to walk through it, as it is.
Wow.
Cracking.
So, but yes, that appears to be the way on into the house.
Can I get Jam Jam to smell?
Yeah,
He's got.
I mean, just add a bit more
he's
flesh.
an inside-out person. He smells pretty bad.
He's got sense.
Okay.
Scent, sorry, and it's imprecise. So and it's 30 feet.
Okay.
Forget it.
Do you want to send him? So you want to send him down the hole?
I just want him to smell and see
Okay.
if he smells anything.
Does he have a perception score? Use your perception for him for the moment.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
go
is
ahead.
4.
4. No, he doesn't.
That's
Did
really
you roll, or-
imprecise. That's really imprecise.
Oh. 18.
An 18. That's a little bit better.
Did you just momentarily forget how to play the game? You just forget you had to use dice.
No.
Jam Jam comes back out, goes into the little tunnel, looks around for a bit, sniffs, and then comes back out. Goes, "There's something strange about that floor back there, and also the dust is all sticking to my inside-out guts." Ah!
Thank you, Jam Jam. Now
funny,
climb
isn't he?
aboard my shoulder and direct me where to go
Jam Jam,
using your dark vision.
Just blink and I'll kill you. Just tell me.
Wait, he's got dark vision.
Yeah.
All right then, we'll follow you, mate.
Okay.
Strongest member of the party.
Jam Jam on your
all
shoulder.
the time. Jam Jam's been the hero of this story in the party.
You stoop down and crawl through the gap. You knock Jam Jam off your shoulder on the low roof. Jam Jam guides you. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Wait, stop. Stop. There's something wrong ahead.
Sounds like the Mighty Boosh.
Can I
What is his name?
Tony Harrison.
Yeah, that's it.
This is an outrage.
I have got out
That's
and
his
lit
voice now.
my lantern.
Okay.
I have a lantern with me. And can I make a perception check to see what he's talking about?
Unfortunately, Beelzebub's in the way.
Oh,
Beelzebub
Beelzebub's
comes
in the
back
way, yeah.
out, and you're able to go in and have a little look. With Jam Jam pointing out, have a perception check, to see if exactly what he's trying
Can
to
I get
describe.
advantage on it?
You can have advantage because Jam Jam has already pointed it out.
Oh, fuck's sake. 2 18s in a row.
2 18s in a
Where
row.
were they when I
Oh,
needed
poor you.
Stuff. Yeah, I know, but it's...
Yes. So the crawlway goes a little way into the piles of rubbish, and then it takes a right hand. It turns at a right angle, and in the corner there is a pressure plate rigged up on the ground.
Right. Is it avoidable?
No. You're not quite sure what it does. You could have a thievery check to examine it without trying to disable it.
If you
I'd
would like.
I will do that.
Okay. It's just that if we stand back a far enough way, I can launch a projectile at it, setting it off when we're at a safe distance. Unless you would
Maybe
like
gas.
to. What?
Maybe gas.
I mean, I'd be bloody
something.
surprised if he set up a gas trap in his own house, but yeah, I mean, I suppose it's possible. Go on, have a look at it first.
No, it's only a 9.
It's a 9.
Oh, that's not to disarm it. That was just to have a
no,
look at
you're not sure what it does.
All right.
your plan.
Well then,
Back out the hole.
Okay.
everybody get very far back.
Okay.
Wait. What if it sets off like a boulder that heads toward... I mean, I'm just being crazy now, aren't I? That's surely crazy.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Don't
How
worry.
would they be able
None
to
of us are
master
wearing
that?
hats.
I just don't think this is going to end very well.
Oh well,
Let's give it a go anyway. It sounds
not-
exciting.
it didn't start very well.
Oscar,
At no
Oscar
point could this adventure be described as having gone well.
quietly in the back,
Yeah,
Oscar
right.
just climbs back out of the window and
Okay.
stands looking into the little shuttered window.
I watched The Dead Don't Die the other day, and there's a catchphrase in it by a character who keeps saying, I don't think this is going to end very well. If anybody has seen the film, you'll know how that film ends. So anyway, I'm going to go to my maximum range away and cast I'm going to lay out a little stone,
Okay.
shimmy all the way back,
Yeah.
and then cast telekinetic projectile
Okay. You
to
cast-
launch this stone at the pressure plate.
You launch the stone at the pressure plate.
I'm like 50 feet away.
It depresses the pressure plate. There is a shuddering, and the tunnel around the pressure plate collapses on itself, blocking the tunnel and burying the stone under piles and piles of rubbish.
So now there is no way through.
Okay, let's go home.
Let's go home and set fire to this entire
Well, wait a
building.
minute. What about, I mean, can we not dig it out a little bit?
Yeah,
No one up for a little bit of digging?
absolutely allowed to do. You may go and start digging away.
Okay.
Athletics check to
All
try
right.
and dig through the rubble.
I will
Great.
help.
Fantastic. I'm going to have a go at that.
One person at a time
person
can
at
do
a
it.
Shit. Not done very well there.
Would that be?
I will go.
Was that a? What
It was
did you
a
go for
2.
that? It was a 2 for a total of
For a total of... oh, yes. Thanks for 7.
7. There's a critical failure.
Don't do that, Drum. Use your hero points to re-roll that roll.
Good idea.
You are within your rights to do that.
That was
Okay.
for anybody listening. You couldn't see me do my most Chandler Bing hand. That was extremely agitated.
Oh no! Do you have to take that roll, Dan?
You do.
You do have to take that roll.
Shit.
Hero points.
You heroically.
Ah, we have been cursed.
Roll the exact same number. So I rolled another 2.
We should burn these recordings, burn these character sheets, and never speak of this ever
You're
again.
moving a load of. So you're in the process of moving some of the debris out of the way. So you have to crawl into the tunnel and start passing. Or you're standing up.
Yeah.
You're passing stuff back. You go to pick up a particularly dodgy-looking strut, a piece of wood, and then you stop, look up, and see that it's holding up loads of heavy stuff above you, and go, reach over and pull a different strut out. The ceiling collapses on you. You take 8 points of damage.
Ow.
But you are not buried under rubble. The others are able to haul you out. However, you have failed to clear out the rubble.
Don't worry, I'll try next. This won't end
I'm
badly.
going to be honest with you, mate. Didn't work out very well.
19.
19. That is more like it. Okay, so after about 10 minutes, it's just a regular success. It's 5 minutes. After 5 minutes of work, Beelzebub, you're able to finally clear out all the debris and clear the space.
Ha
It's just occurred to me that we're on the last day, when this is coming out, we're on the last day of Gen Con. Pathfinder has been out for a few days now. So there are going to be people who have, at pickup games and just around the convention, played the Fall of Plaguestone by now. And they are going to be going nuts about how hard we are finding some of these encounters. I bet some of them were just like, just straight through.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If you did do that, tweet us.
Tweet us.
Let
Let us know how.
all about
Yeah.
it. If you want to
there's
mock
a-
us, then definitely just tune in and say you should have done this. We did this instead. And if we were like,
Obviously, the first thing we did is had a healer and a rogue in our party, guys, you idiots.
At
We'd
Danger
say
Club
that.
Pod.
Yeah. Let's crack on.
You've managed to clear the tunnel, and you make your way through the tunnel.
Is Jam Jam still leading us?
Jam Jam get lost in the
He's the
rubble.
leader now.
Yeah.
Is Jam Jam still leading?
He is on my shoulder, directing me where to go.
Oh, you're... Okay.
Okay, so it goes. It continues for another 10 feet before opening into a small chamber. It looks like this chamber was once a closet. It's a cupboard of some kind. There is a hatch in the. There's a hatch on the door. A hatch on the door. A hatch on the floor. What would you like to do? You all kind of sort of come in and are all just pressed up in this cupboard together with a hatch below you.
Can I make a perception check on that hatch?
Yes, go ahead.
Says cozy,
Nah,
isn't
it's
it?
just a hatch, innit?
Okay.
You, my
Yeah.
friend, where
This is very
don't
cozy.
you see
Can I make a
you have to
perception
see
check?
it.
Sure,
Yeah.
go for it.
Don't worry about him.
Okay.
I will look at this hatch.
I will look at this hatch.
I've already looked at it.
axe.
It's just a hatch.
I guess we'll all have a look at it, shall we?
No,
22.
18. Oh, shit.
At 18. Okay, good.
Hatch off.
Put your hatches away, gentlemen. All right, so those of you who rolled good, so 15 or either, having a look at this hatch, you can't see any mechanisms looking like there's any kind of traps or anything on it. However, the hinges do look pretty rusty. Like, you reckon this hatch is going to make a lot of noise if it's not opened very carefully.
All right. Does anybody have any lube? Sorry, I mean oil. Oil.
Oil would help, or thievery would be a skill used to open it quietly.
I could try and open it
you're a
sneaky.
bit-
Wait. Definitely wait before. We haven't even looked at our things yet. Someone must have some oil.
I didn't really bring any with me.
I have a sheath.
No, that's not even close to what I was.
I got a sheath as well.
The same kids.
No.
I have some caltrops.
Stop talking. Stop it. I've got some soap.
Would soap work?
No,
I mean,
it's not oil.
you
don't oil
You
hinges.
could definitely get off a little bit of it, melt it down, and then.
Don't make that hand gesture. Don't say you could get off
If
a little
Scott
bit
ever
and do
says-
that hand gesture. Just don't do that.
Yeah, man.
If Scott ever says he'll melt something down for you, like just run in the other direction, don't stop.
Politely decline and walk away.
Don't even politely decline, just
So
run.
have we established there is no oil available?
Wait. You're an alchemist. You could make some oil.
Yes, but I don't want to waste my chemical reaction.
All right then.
I'm going to try and
check.
sneakily open the hatch.
In case one of you.
Oh, it's 12.
12.
Can I make an assist on that?
Not now, not that he's rolled it, and you need to be trained in.
yeah, I'm not
no, you don't need to be trained in thievery to try on that one, but you would have had to have done it before.
Ah, James.
So you take a hold of the
Sorry,
hatch
doesn't
and.
So you didn't want to waste that. Yeah, it was important. It was an important thing, wasn't it? Beelzebub.
When you are lying on the floor, screaming in pain, I will not help you.
But we might be one step closer to it. We might be one step closer to it now.
I think
You
whoever
are
it is
cold.
might be running away. I'm just going to go check.
All right.
We have failed on every single individual step.
Yep.
I know, well, not the shutter.
So,
We managed to
Dangerlings,
open the
this
shutter
is not
that
how
wasn't
you
trapped.
adventure, just to let you know.
Yeah.
So there is a stone-lined chute going ahead of going down here, so like a slide. It has handholds built into it, but there is no light in there. It is completely dark. So
keep them going
you've
down.
you've got a torch.
I've got a
lantern.
lantern.
Are you ready?
So who is going first?
Well, I think I said I was going to go.
Yep,
so
given you climb
I'm
down
going
the
down.
You climb down there because you have light. None of you need to roll. You are able to climb down the handholds safely without having to make. If any of you had gone in without any decent light, it would have been an acrobatics check to not just fall down the chute.
Lovely.
Which would have probably been 3d6 worth of damage
Hey.
doubled because it's a hole. And
Hey, you know, everyone has been crying out for the duration of Pathfinder First Edition for holes to get buffed. All right.
yeah.
And if there's one thing you can say about Pathfinder 2,
Did you? Have you been
holes.
crying out for your holes to be buffed?
Holes have been buffed, yeah.
I mean, tweet us, Dangerlings. Have you been crying out for your holes to be buffed? I mean,
Hashtag hole buff.
Hole
maybe we
buffing.
should
lube
use the
up
whole
trapdoors
buffing group.
and buff holes. That's what this adventure brings to the table.
Oh, never go venturing out buffing your holes.
So it deposits you into a short hallway leading to a wooden door. Giving a look over, you can tell the door is not locked.
Come on, mate. Little wooden door over here.
Wait.
Follow me.
Can I make
the
a
traps.
perception to
Go
see
for it.
about
All right.
traps? Oh, it's good. It's 21.
21. So it is not locked. However, you can hear the sounds of something from the other side of the room. You can hear growling of you reckon about 3 creatures.
2 wolves
3,
and a
no,
boar.
maybe 4. Probably 4 creatures.
We're gonna
I
die.
relay this to the party.
Okay.
I
3 or 4
mix
creatures.
up a bestial mutagen and drink that.
Okay.
And then you get sling out, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So you turn into a beast. You go beast mode.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything before opening the door?
Draw my sword.
Draw your weapon.
Let's
Yeah, I, mean, I
Load your
already had my
crossbows.
crossbow out ready.
I fling up my arcane shield.
Arcane shield goes up.
Open the door.
And I rage.
Open the door. You go to a rage and swing the door
I can't-
open.
Actually, no, I can't do that because there aren't enemies there.
The old wooden door swings open on rusted hinges, revealing a room lit by a single flickering torch. Through the gloom, you see piles of small crates and more than a few barrels stacked up haphazardly on the south side of the room. Opposite you is a stout wooden door with iron bands, while the north side of the room is bare save for an iron gate set into the middle of the wall. The stench of smoke and damp dog hair hang heavily in the air. So looking around the room, you've got a large-ish room in front of you, and there is a grate on one side, some bars on it. And as you open the door, you hear and the bars start lowering, and you can see 4 dogs approaching you from within the cage.
Oh, great.
We are going to roll for initiative, boys and girls. Now, I will let you, if you want to roll, if you think you can do better on a stealth and you want to roll stealth for initiative, I'm going to let you do that on this because the dogs aren't necessarily aware of you.
Okay.
Okay.
You can just go percep if you think it's better.
I'm gonna be sneaky bone. I got an 18 on mine with a little stealthy.
That's a little
14.
20.
17 on a stealth.
All right, so we're looking at. So what was the highest? 20.
Yeah.
23.
Okay. Okay. Dogs. Okay, so we went 20, 21, and then
17.
17.
I got 23.
Yeah, no, you're already in.
yeah.
Don't worry, you're already in there.
Well, you got 18, right, Scott?
I got 18.
18. Very nice. And then 17 for Colin.
No, I got 14.
A 14 for Drum. Good rolling.
Not bad, eh?
Pretty good. So you can see 4 dogs approaching out of the gate. The gate has not fully lowered yet, however. So if any of you have got ranged attacks, you've probably got a bit of time to make some attacks on them while the bars are coming down before they're able to get at you. Which is...
Didn't you make an alchemist fire?
So, first of all, it's Uthgar's go.
So at the moment, we've just wandered into the room, and the dogs haven't seen us.
The dogs are aware of you.
They're aware of
You
us.
have made, unfortunately, that trapdoor that gave it away. Dogs know you're there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Get your rage going.
Yeah, I'll probably get my rage.
If you don't want to leap into the middle of them, you can just lob a javelin at them from where you are.
Yeah,
It sounds so raging.
You can
probably gonna
move,
have a
move up.
rage,
You could move, rage, move, attack. You could move up and attack, but they will have some extra AC because they've got the bars in between.
I'm not running into combat with 4 dogs at once.
That was the last thing we saw of him.
Yeah, Jesus, it would be. Before I go into rage, I'm going to hurl a javelin at one of the dogs.
Cool.
Oh, it's actually not bad. 14. No, not 14, sorry. 17.
A 17 hits the dog.
Yeah! Hit that dog. Ooh. And that does 7 points of damage.
Oof. You hit one of the dogs real bad. The dog staggers backwards.
Yeah.
And I was like...
And then I'm going to... You can't hold actions once you've started.
Once you've started, you're up. I think the hold action... I have to look it up. The hold action is a special action. I think it's 2 actions, and you get to like set 1 action as a thing you do later, or you can hold your entire turn. You can't hold halfway through there.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to just brace myself and go into a rage. And
All right.
my sword.
Your rage goes up. The sword lights on fire. The room is illuminated.
The dog I threw the javelin at, I want to intimidatingly glare at it.
All right. Go ahead. Make an intimidation check.
Oh, he's going to be pretty scared. 20.
Yeah,
Dirty
that
20.
dog is frightened.
What colour is that dog?
That dog is black.
Doggy.
Black dog. All right. Beelzebub.
Taste
black
my alchemist fire! And then I throw my alchemist fire at them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty
Rolling good, finally.
Pretty good. 22.
22 is a hit. It's nearly a critical hit. So how does Alchemist Fire work? Does it only hit 1 target, or has it got some splash?
No, it has. So it does 1d8 to one of them, and then it does 1d8 fire damage, then 1 persistent fire damage,
Yep.
and 1 fire splash damage
Okay, nice.
to
Okay,
anyone
you can
that's
hit
5.
You can hit all of them from there because they're all in a clump trying to get through the grate. no.
That's so that's 2 fire damage, and then it has 1 persistent fire damage and 1 splash damage to the rest of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can tell you that kills the one that got hit with the spear.
Yeah.
The flames engulf that one. The other one that took the main hit is now on fire. There's a burning dog in the middle of that. If you can check what the flat check it needs to try and put the fire out each turn, that would be great.
And then I mix up another
Swift
alchemist
alchemy
fire.
is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot dog.
I mix up another one.
Yep. Are you going to risk throwing it with the penalty?
If you miss in a confined space, if you badly miss, we will die.
No, but you're not in front of it, are you?
I mean,
No.
but a critical failure
Yeah.
would it falls out your hand and lands on your head.
I'm gonna move. Is it the corridor that we're in?
So it's a room. It's
It's a
not
room,
a corridor.
okay.
It's a room looking around.
Everyone's in the room, yeah.
You're all sort of standing in the doorway. Yeah, you've all kind of walked into. You're standing in the main opening bit of the room.
Okay, cool.
The room is it's fairly big. There's crates and boxes everywhere, and on the opposite side, so to the left is the grate where the dogs are coming from. To the right, there's boxes and things, and directly in front of you there is a door that leads further into the tunnels.
I will use my last action to create a bottled lightning.
Okay, you do some swift alchemy times. So the
Leave
dogs
the last one
get
as a
their go.
healing.
They lose one action because the grate is coming down. The grate finally comes down, and they each get their actions. So one of them is going to go running up to Beelzebub. 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
It does 3 points of damage.
Ha
Dog bite. The other one goes running up to Kevin. That is not going to be a hit. And the final one goes running up to Bubba. Natural 20. Bubba takes 6 points of damage.
Thanks.
They don't do very much damage, these dogs, don't worry. And that is the dogs. That's all the dogs can do for this turn. They come running out and bite. Brimbone.
I would like to pick the dog. There's a couple of things I can do this time. I'd like to pick the dog attacking. Who's the most weakened out of all of these guys? It's probably going to be Beelzebub, isn't it? He's probably in the most trouble.
Yeah, probably.
What colour is the dog attacking Beelzebub?
It is white.
The white. I choose you, white dog. Brimbone extends his arms, and then tiny individual tattoos on the edge of each of his fingertips light up as he casts Jealous Hex, and a hexagonal geometric shape appears in the air. He spins it like he would spin a lock, and then throws it towards the white dog. That white dog needs to make a will save against a 17.
I think that white dog is going to make his will save.
No way.
17 exactly meets beats. He gets his will save.
Fine. Other stuff happens as well then. That was one action. Also, once I cast that spell,
Does that spell one action?
Yep, it's the
Ooh,
focus point. It's the
nice.
bloodline trait of an
focus,
occult sorcerer,
lovely.
everybody. So just in case you're listening for that. If that, I'm not going to try and get it to use it again. So just going to tell you now, listeners, that would have enfeebled the dog and taken away its strength. So what that does, however, is trigger my other bloodline thing. Is called Spiteful Curse, and if I get damaged by anyone in the next round, then they have to take 2 mental damage and make a will save.
Nice. Okay.
What I would like to do with my other 2 actions is bring my other hand up, and the flashing lightning bolt on my right hand ignites as I cast Electric Arc on the 2 dogs. Let's pick Whitey and the one attacking Kevan.
Go for it.
No, you go for it.
Oh, yeah. No, it's just reflex. So, what's the DC? 17?
Yes.
Okay, the white dog makes its reflex save.
This white dog!
The white dog, man.
He's very reflexive.
The other one fails.
Okay.
The other one's a big red dog.
Cheers, mate.
It's a full 8 points of damage. Electrical damage.
So that kills the
Hey, look at that. He's dead.
big red dog.
I just
The white dog only takes half damage, however,
Slice it through the red dog. As the electric
and
bolt
is
goes
just
through his
about
eyes.
still alive. It's still hanging on in there. Bubba Von Hoops.
Magic missile.
All right, magic missile. All 3 actions. 1 at each dog. Oh no, there's only 2 dogs left.
There's only 2 dogs left, so
one
I'm
of
going
them
to
is
go
one's on fire. Looks a bit better than the other one. Apart from that, it's
One's on
fire.
Okay, well, first one is 2 points of damage.
Okay.
4 points.
Okay. And then you got 1 left. Which one are you going to shoot at? Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Okay.
3 points.
3 points. Number 1 is dead.
Yeah.
There's only 1 dog left.
Take that, you fucking dog.
And it's on fire. The burning dog versus Kivan. That was your full action. Kivan, let's go for it.
All right. There is 1 dog left. He seems to be on fire.
Flaming dog left.
He's on fire at the moment. Well, I'm just going to level my crossbow at him and see if I can poke him in the eye with it.
Okay.
Here we go. Yep, I think that's going to hit him.
What you got on the die? 17? Yeah, that
17,
hits.
plus it's +9.
+9, okay. You could be looking at a crit there.
Just in case it's a crit.
That is going to be 26, which is a critical hit.
26, yes,
So
critical
roll your
hit.
damage and double it.
There we go, lovely.
Get rid of these dogs.
He's
That'd be an 8, and I also get another one. I mean, that's 16, and I get another 8 as well because I'm a precise. But that's just 1, so 17.
17 hit points of damage. He only had 2 hit points left because he was on fire. However, that would have killed him by massive damage rules, even if he was a player character dog. That was a ridiculous.
Well, there you go.
You blast the dog in the head with the crossbow. It goes down, and you're left with just a room illuminated by the glow of a burning dog.
I don't know if any of you realise this, but if you do shoot a dog directly in the eye, he will explode. It's just a little thing I picked up as I've been roaming around. Anyway.
That's good to know.
Yeah, thanks very much. So what else we got in the room? Should we check this door for traps?
Definitely.
All right, let's do it.
All right, you go ahead and approach. As you do, I need everyone to give me some reflex saves.
Oh, God.
17 for Uthgar.
22 for Kivan.
22 for Bubs.
Okay, the
Natural
DC is
20.
DC is 13 on this. Did anyone fail?
Yep.
Brimbo, you slip on some grease, just fall on your ass as you walk across. Somebody has greased the floor on the other side, immediately around the door. Unfortunately, there are no dogs trying to fight you, so it has no effect other than.
It's a good thing we didn't move forward then, eh? Because we'd all been prone in front of a bunch of dogs.
That would have been bad.
Brimbone.
So when you puncture a crossbow bolt through the eye,
Oh, watch out! There's a bit of. Oh shit! You've slipped on it there.
You want to go and give me an
Brimbone,
alchemy
you greased
lore
me
check,
up.
Beelzebub, do you want to?
Yeah.
I heard that. I liked it.
Oh, thank
That was great, mate. Thanks very much. You've tickled me.
Brimbone just gets up and goes,
it's cool, fine, not bothered. Didn't hurt. Shut up. What we're doing?
13.
A 13. You reckon this was spread quite recently? So whoever put this here, this isn't like a permanent fixture. Grease like this becomes inert quite quickly. So whoever did it was in here quite recently.
This is grease lightning.
What?
He said unhelpfully.
It's grease lightning.
You mean it's
What do you
lightning
mean by
contained
that?
in a form of
No,
grease?
I mean as in it was done in a lightning fashion not so long ago.
You mean using,
Oh, you mean it's recent?
Yes.
were they,
You're saying it's recent.
were they using lightning runes? Is that what you mean?
No.
Is it recent? So
All
I
right.
did there. I'd put recent and don't worry about it.
I think he's on the run, guys. We
we
better
open
hurry
the
the fuck
door?
up.
Uthgar checks the door. Yeah. 22. Perception check.
22. It's not locked and not trapped.
Let's fucking get through it then. Let's go.
Okay.
Swing out the door.
Okay, you open it up. It takes you into what looks like living quarters. So you step into a chamber that's entered through a short hallway. It's remarkable only for a large steel wheel on one of the walls, which, if you have a look at it, opens the iron gates that the dogs were behind. So whoever was in here had control over opening that. There is a viewing slit on the door that you notice now that you're on the other side of it. So whoever was in there may well have been watching you while you were fighting against them.
I've reloaded my crossbow while we come into this room, by the way.
Yep, looking around, it seems to be split into three, this room. There is a bed, there's a little sleeping area. It's got a bed and a few bits and bobs. There is a larder, which you can see off to one side, and there appears to be a toilet in the corner of the room. The whole thing is a real mess. Like, whoever lives here is a slob. It doesn't look like it's been abandoned. It looks like it is lived in, but it looks like whoever is here does not really care. They leave stuff lying around all over the place. There is a passageway in the southeast corner that leads further into
I think he's probably down the passageway, guys. Should we follow?
Yes, we must hurry.
All right, let's go. Come on, full pace. Can I like sort of, I don't know if I can use any tracking on this, or is it not really the kind of environment to be able to do that?
You're pretty sure you know which way. If anyone was in here, they went that way.
Okay, all right. So we just go after it.
Just look around as we do that. Brimbo makes a perception check, so if you can see anything on the floor that's left as a trap or anything like that.
Sure. Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Doesn't matter, it's a 10.
Okay, you don't find nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Nothing.
You do hear footsteps from further down the passageway. You start making your way down. It looks like these were once caves, but they have been modified to be easier to pass. The stalagmites and stalactites have been cleared away to create a path along the rock. But it is uneven. There's been bits of wood have been put down to go over any of the stagnant pools. And it does seem to be getting wetter underfoot as you start making your way along. But the boards keep you out of the worst of the wet. Up ahead, you can hear the footsteps of somebody running. You hear a voice after a while being like, "Fucking leave me alone! You'll never catch me!"
I beg to differ, mate. Start running after him.
Let's run.
We have to. Is what you hear. You hear sort of a crackle of electricity. You see a blue light flickering from somewhere up ahead.
Chase it down. Have a look.
All right.
Run!
You run around a corner and it opens up into a cavern where there is a brackish pool of water on the ground. You can see a body of a man floating face down in the water. As you step towards it, the water glows blue.
Careful, mates.
And
Don't step in this water.
to flicker ever so slightly. And a shape appears above the bottom of it as an enormous blue snake rears its head out of the water, staring at you. Its tail comes up with a sort of metal rattle on the back, which crackles like a Tesla coil with crackles of lightning going up and down it. Lightning runs up and down its fangs as it rears up in the water. I would like everyone to roll initiative against the giant lightning serpent.
Uh-oh.
Natural 20. So I get to die first.
Interesting. Okay, anyone get over 20?
Yeah.
What do we got? Over 20s?
26.
A 26.
24.
Okay, you managed to beat it. Very good. Very good work. Anyone get 15 to 20?
Yeah.
Yep.
What we got, guys?
Bob, I got 20.
A 20 for Bubs.
16.
And a 16 for Scott. And
10.
10 for was it? That's not that
Beelzebub.
bad, actually. It's just been a boss round for everyone. But the first person to react is Uthgar.
He would like to hurl a javelin at the thing.
Okay, you hurl a javelin at the creature.
Not even going to tell you the result of that. The javelin just flies away somewhere. Plop. And so it's rolled a 2.
Okay.
And then he's going to draw his sword.
Okay.
And he's going to start raging.
Oh, you
So that'd be
start
2 actions.
raging. I'm going to warn you, this is a dangerous monster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Death is possible here. Running away is also an option. I just want you to be clear on your options.
Yeah, yeah.
Keeve. What's going on, Keeve?
Right. Well, I mean, my crossbow is already readied. So I'm going to hunt prey. That fella. And also try and see. I'm going to use my knowledge thing. As my first action to see if I can find out any weaknesses, etc.
Okay.
All right. So that is 22.
A 22, that will definitely identify
Yep.
it. You are dealing with a giant lightning serpent, I think I told
Okay.
you. So it's, let's give you some strength and some weaknesses. It's not, hit point wise, much tougher than some stuff you fought. It's got a good AC. The real dangers, if it coils, it can attack further away than if it were just in the water. You're not sure it can leave the water though. But the real deadly thing is its tail, is it can fire a lightning bolt from its tail. So, and that goes in a straight line.
Right. Okay.
But I can also tell you that is.
Jesus Christ.
Good thing I made that.
What did you get on the roll?
I got 20 on the roll.
No, on the on the
22
a 22 altogether. Okay,
Yeah,
it's not
so
quite
not quite critical.
No.
God damn it, man. Okay, so I relay all this to everyone, but they don't
Okay.
get any bonuses
No,
for it.
But they know, they know
and,
they've got useful knowledge, and it's now hunted, so you've got bonuses.
It's now hunted. I've got my bonuses, and I've got my bonus from the monster hunter. So I'm gonna throw my attack.
Go on.
Yes. Okay,
that's a
so
good
that's 16 plus 9 is 25.
Gonna hit. That's a hit.
Is that a hit? It's not
crit,
critical,
but it's a hit.
Okay, it's a hit. All right. All right, there, mate. Just open up your mouth there if you wouldn't mind. Think I might be able to hit that soft spot. There you go. Oh, yes, it's an 8, and I get another 8 on top of that. So it's 8 plus 5. So
8.
What is it? 13? Is that 13? Yeah, 13.
13 points of damage
13
total.
points of damage.
Okay. Very nice. Hang on, it's even more damage than that. Cool.
That's all my actions. That's everything I can do for this round.
That's some pretty good actions, though. You're really good against monsters, aren't you? That's the whole monster hunter.
Yeah.
Cool. Keith tells you what it is. Hefts his crossbow, shoots it right in the mouth. It rears back, squeals in agony, electricity crackling from around its fangs. That was a very, very good hit. Won't be able to take too many more of those. However, it's now its go. So the first thing it does, it is indeed going to be using that lightning tail. It brings it up, shaking it around as a rattle, and decides to aim it. You know what? I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll. I feel like a moment like this deserves to have a roll made.
James's
for it.
face.
So you're hoping not for a 2 here. I'm gonna roll it on the table. Keeve.
Well, I was the one that shot it.
You were the one that shot it. It fires a bolt of lightning from its tail at you. I need you to make a DC 17 reflex save.
A reflex save, yeah.
Yeah, a successful save will give you half damage. A critical save will give you
I got 16.
a 16.
16.
Just miss it. So you take full damage from this.
I think
So you
this could be
take-
it.
You take 10 points of lightning damage.
Okay, so I'm down to dying 1.
Okay. Bang! He gets hit with the lightning, but fortunately, because
been
you're
worse.
warning, you kind of spread out, so it only hits you. But yes, you are down. You are dying, which means you move to just ahead of it. You're ahead of it anyway, so it's fine. Beelzebub.
Why are we fighting this thing?
Yeah, I think we should run.
Gonna leave your old mate Kevin on the floor. You fucking
It's
You
the first
can't
piece
speak.
in quiet we've had.
I know.
I'm only joking.
Where's Kevin?
Kevin is on the floor next to you.
He's not in the water, is he?
No, he's not.
I'm going to pick Kevin up,
Okay, one action, you pick up Kevin.
and then I'm going to move out
You move back down the corridor.
into the room.
So So you move back. You can't get fully back to the room. It's about a 10-minute walk. But yeah, you double move basically.
Cool.
So you move 50 feet back down. Carrying.
I assume this is what we're doing.
Okay, Beelzebub is running for his life. Get some good story here. Brimbone, what is Brimbone's plan?
Have we made sure that we know the body that's floating around in the pool is Hallard?
No,
Nope.
You've no idea who the body in the pool is.
So we
No
haven't
idea.
actually completed the thing that we come here to do. So we do actually need to kill that lightning serpent in order to complete the mission.
Well, yeah.
But yeah,
There might be a clue in the room that we could go and find
Yeah.
out. We might not need to speak or examine him.
it might be possible.
What we could do,
yeah.
we could go and check out the room, and then if there's nothing there, come back and fight the snake.
I'm going to say, for the sake of keeping this episode to a manageable length, let's make a decision one way or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should. Yeah,
Not much to kill it.
What do you mean?
Like, it sounds like it's pretty well hurt by that first.
It is hurt. It's certainly got hurt by that. Like, it could just about take another hit like it just got, but not many.
We need the body to identify it properly. That's what we need to do.
But we might be able to find some stuff, as James said. There might be some stuff in the room. I don't think we're going to kill this snake.
Okay.
Brimbone,
Brimbone, it is your go. It's your decision.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Fine, look in the room. And Brimbone unleashes a jealous hex and his grim tendrils at the same time in one action.
Nice. All right, that's fine.
Nice.
You can do that because you had time to refocus. So, Jealous Hex, it makes a will save.
It does make a will save.
Okay. DC 17, a 10 or above is going to make the save. It's got a pretty good will.
+7 to
19
will.
on the die. It makes the save.
It's got a +7 to its will save.
Yep.
What? Okay, fine. Now for the next spell is a fortitude save. What's got to that? +11. That's
Fortitude save. I should say this may be this is a trope of our show, but you guys probably I think might be level 2 by this point in the adventure if
Right.
we've done it. If you've done every little bit in the town, you've kind of jumped a few bits to get to this point.
Okay.
So it's possible you'd be level 2. You might not actually. I don't know quite how
What
much
are you talking about?
it
We
takes.
killed 3 wolves and a pig.
Kill 3 wolves and a pig. Okay,
That's
tendrils,
level
though.
5, mate. That's
Yeah,
level
mate.
5.
What did you get for
level
tendrils?
15.
he gets a first fortitude save.
It's a fortitude. Its fortitude is again DC 17.
Yep. That's changed.
Fail.
Okay. 2d4. He's got bleed 1.
Okay.
And this much negative damage as Brimbone's tendrils unwrap from the tattoos around his wrists and puncture the lightning serpent several times for 4 points of negative damage in a bleed condition.
Very nice. Tendrils burst out of the water and just start stabbing through the snake, spurting blood everywhere. It's looking pretty hurt, but it is still just about up. As long as you work as a team, maybe you'll make it through. Bubble Von Hoops. You know what? I gave. I apologise. I gave Beelzebub the go when it was Bubba. I'd written Bub and Bees.
Oh, right, okay.
I confused you. Take your go now, and we'll swap it round next time. What are you going to do?
Yeah, well... okay, well, I'm going to try and hit it with my sling.
Okay.
Because none of my spells are
Have you only got 1 magic missile a day?
yeah. So there's that.
That Inspire Courage would be really helpful.
Yeah, Inspire Courage could be a thing I do. Maybe I'll do that.
We've slept.
Wait, do you only have... No, you've got 2 spell slots.
I think
you said
Inspire
this.
Courage is a cantrip. So
Yeah, Inspire Courage is a cantrip.
But I'm saying
so
you
I
could
can-
cast magic missile if you wanted to.
Yeah, because we slept.
Because we've got 2 spell slots.
Yeah.
Right. So...
Yeah, so you got your 2 spell slots back. So you got a set. You got one more.
Of course, yeah, sure.
It's
Okay.
not like
You
the
can
old
fire a magic
system
missile.
where you have
I see what you mean.
spell use.
Okay, I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
All right, it just auto hits. 3 magic missiles hit the snake.
Yeah,
You could kill it here.
that's 2,
2.
3.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage.
Okay. The snake is still alive.
I needed more.
Gets hit with the salvo of missiles.
Should have run away
But it is looking pretty battered.
from my last one.
Yeah, it's looking pretty tough. All right. Uthgar. With your flaming... Oh, no, you're not flaming anymore. You're not are you raging?
No, yeah, he's
Yeah,
raging.
he's
He didn't
flaming.
use that raging.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
no
just-
one worry. Uthgar's going to kill it.
He's going to charge in.
Okay, you run into the water.
See if he can kill it. Probably not with that. 15.
15, no good.
Come on.
Oh yeah, you could do.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
could do actually.
Yeah,
What to reroll?
go
Yeah, I'll
ahead.
use
That's a
hero
good
for my
time to
hero.
do it. You're feeling heroic.
No, it's even worse.
Worth a try though. Worth a
So
try.
let's
Still got
try
two
the
more attacks.
second
Okay.
one on a -5. Ooh,
That could be.
that's 18.
An 18, not quite enough. If you'd had Inspire Courage on, that would have hit. But you don't.
So it's a natural 20 or bust.
Natural 20 or
And
worse.
it's another 16.
16, no good. You lunge at it, but it's surprisingly quick. Or maybe not surprising. It's a lightning snake. It dodges out the way of your sword strikes. Keeve.
And he's dead.
I need Kevin. I need you to go and make a flat check. So just roll just roll a d20, and
Okay.
the DC is 11. You are now dying too.
Uh-oh.
Over the shoulder of Beelzebub. You are bleeding out. The snake, slippery snake, is going to take a bite attack on Uthgar.
Beelzebub.
Lashes out with
can-
it lashes out with its fangs. It's not amazing. It's only a 19.
Yeah, it's enough.
That gets you.
19 is it's still pretty fucking high.
Boss monster. But its damage is not. Its damage ain't crazy.
It doesn't matter now. I've got 5 hit points.
Oh, well,
You know.
you'll be pleased to know you take 4 hit points of damage.
Beelzebub, if you remain still, I can try and stabilize the gnome.
However,
I was
mean,
going
he's-
to give
he's
him
gone,
a
though.
vial.
Very well.
Surely you can't talk to him
I mean,
now.
if you give him a vial, he's going to be dead. Shania Rain jokes. We love Drow. Oh, buddy. I hate to tell you this. It does D4 electricity damage as well. You take another 4 points of damage. You're dying one. It bites you. You see Uthgar gets electrocuted and just goes down in front of it. It's collapsed.
One of you is going to die.
It then uses its next action to coil. So it coils up, which is 1... Which then increases its reach, and it allows it to make an attack. It allows it to make a strike attack. It's got 2 targets left in the room: Brimbone and Bubba. It's going to go after Brimbone. 7 minus 5, so that's down to 2. It's only a 13.
Glances away from my magic shield.
Yes, the shield finally comes into its own, smashes away. The snake is now uncoiled. So by coiling, it uses an action, and then it can, with its next attack, it gets extra reach. But now it's uncoiled again, so it has to do it again to be able to do attacks at that kind of distance. Right, Bubba Von Hoops.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna cast Inspire Courage now.
Okay,
Just for me and Brimbone.
so you start playing your what was your instrument called?
A banjolele.
You start playing your
It
banjolele.
is a real thing, by the way. I've
Cool.
got one. Yeah, so inspire allies with words or tunes of encouragement. You and all allies in the area gain a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects.
Cool.
Maybe I should have done this before, but that's
That's
the way
all right.
it plays. You know what I mean?
Again, we're all learning.
And then, yeah, we are all learning.
Oh, I just realised. I didn't add on the +3 temporary hit points. I think he'd still be dead. That's why it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because you took another
4 points of electricity damage. So yeah.
And then I'm going to hit with sling, and it's not going to be enough.
Okay.
I think it's at
AC
15.
19.
Yeah.
No good.
16. Sorry.
Okay.
So I've got one more action.
Yep.
I might as well just try and hit it.
Hey, you never know. Maybe you got that hero point.
No, and let's spend that hero point and see if we can.
Go on, 20.
Come on. Nah.
No.
Sorry, team.
Oh, Brimbone, you're still standing.
I need to stabilize Uthgar, otherwise he gonna die.
That might stabilise on a roll.
And I don't want to alarm you, but it's not too much longer till its lightning tail comes back online.
Yeah.
Can I spend that to generate another action?
No.
Okay.
Hero point is a reroll. Or you can spend all of your remaining hero points to immediately stabilize and wake up.
How many hero points have you got, Uthgar?
I used it to try and hit it.
And I think Kiva's used his.
I did, yeah.
I have to stabilize Uthgar. It's the only thing I can do. So Brimbone goes and
Anything
kneels.
offensive? In terms of offensive spells?
Yeah, I've got a couple of offensive spells. They're not very good, but why?
Because the thing's nearly dead, by the sounds of it, and I might be able to stabilise on a roll.
Fine.
I haven't made any rolls yet, so I think it's probably...
Brimbone looks at Uthgar, looks back at the snake, holds his hand up, gets his magic eye out, and casts Daze upon it.
You daze the creature.
Needs to make a will save.
Will save. Okay, it gets the will save with a 20.
Jesus.
But does it take any damage from
No.
that? No? Okay. It's got pretty good saves.
Cool.
Okay, so it gets through that. You've got one action left.
Yeah, I have. I'd like to cry. Can I move? Wait, if I move out the room, then he's definitely going to lightning bolt Bubba.
I mean, he might.
Sure, yeah.
Have you got a crossbow or anything?
Yeah, I can't get it out and fire it in one action. Can I?
No.
No, there you go.
Real quick.
One spells to take one action. I could send a message. I could try Jealous Hex. No, I tried the Jealous Hex. It's already been used, isn't it? Yeah, that didn't work either. Nothing else takes one action apart from moving and weeping. So I'll just move towards the door. Can I take cover?
Yeah, you can take cover around a corner, so you're sort of still in sight, but you've got cover against it.
I would like to take cover, please.
Okay, so you're out of its reach at least. Beelzebub.
Cool. I'm going to put Kevin down, and then I'm going to quick alchemy a potion.
Yep.
My last potion, and then I'm going to pour it down his throat.
Bottled lightning.
Yeah. I'm going to pour it down his throat. So that's what is an action to put him down.
No, you can drop an item for. Dropping something is actually a free action, so you just drop him on the ground, mix the potion,
mix a potion,
give him the potion,
and then I'm gonna use my last action to command Jam.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get him to move.
Yeah.
I don't know how far he can get, being tiny.
Yeah.
Not far.
Okay. But tell me what you want to do.
25 foot.
Okay, same movement as you.
Yeah, so 25 foot. He's going to go into the room and get in between Uthgar and the snake.
Oh my god.
Hero.
You haven't given him any. You haven't given. Has he got
got anything left?
Okay. He's not got.
So what happens with the? Sorry. What happens with the tonic then?
So the tonic gives you 1d8. 1d6.
1d6 plus 1.
Okay.
Yay! 7 points.
7 hit points.
7 hit points.
And you
back.
are awake.
Beauty.
And then with your action, he double.
Jeez, thanks, mate.
Jam double moves back into the room and stands on Uthgar's body. Oh no, I hope you've got the stats for your meat guy.
Oh no, he's got 5 hit points.
Oh good. Good. However, before that, it's Keevan's go.
All right.
That's your
And I say, right, so I wake up and go, oh, thanks, mate. Bloody hell, what's going on? Where's Jam?
He's in there!
I go, no, Jam! I run back into the room.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Did you reload your crossbow?
Sorry, just a little rules thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. He's still stunned. Sorry, it's still stunned one. If it fails to save, never mind. Edit that bit out. I read it wrong. I got excited. Carry on, Drum. Carry on. Nothing I said matters.
All right. Did I reload it?
I don't think you did.
I'm not sure if I did.
However,
so I can move in there. I can load it and I can shoot it. Right.
It takes you an action to stand up, though.
Ah, son of a bitch.
You can present an extra target. What's it going to be?
Fuck. Okay, I mean, I do what I say.
Okay.
I'm going to go into
stand
the room.
up, you run in, you load your crossbow, ready to keep the fight going.
Try and take him down.
Okay, let's have a death saving throw from Uthgar.
Will the power of Jam Jam help
It's just an 11.
No.
Okay, you go to dying 2.
Okay, I'm going to have to administer first aid to you next turn.
Yeah.
This is not looking good. This is the snake's go. The snake looks at the different targets. So it has Jam Jam, it has Brimbone behind a rock, it has Kevin, and it has Bubba. It is going to go for Bubba Von Hoops. Oh. So for doing this, because Bubba is back at the room, it has to spend an action to coil. And then it unleashes. Its attack. It's going to be a hit. It might be a critical hit.
Huh.
That's a 27. What's your AC?
17.
That is a critical hit on Bubba Von Hoops.
Just a tiny question before Bubba dies.
Yeah.
Have you been applying the bleed damage every round for the snake that I got it with Grim Tendrils earlier?
I will. It's only had one round of it, but I will apply that now.
Okay.
It's continuing to bleed. Well remembered. Okay.
Good small hits. Small hits.
Small death by 1,000 cuts.
Bubba takes 13 points of damage, and I assume is down to dying 1.
Yep.
Okay.
On dying 1.
Bubs is now dying 1. So it bites you. You don't have to make the save straight away.
Cool.
Which means it goes. It then, for its final action, it coils again, ready for another ranged attack. Since you're all staying back a little bit, Brimbone.
I would like to run over and administer the first aid, stabilize to Uthgar, who's on dying 3 now?
No, dying 2.
Dying 2, so that makes the DC of this 17. Is that correct?
Go ahead.
Jesus. It's a 19 on the die.
19! Yes! You are stabilized.
Thank you, Brimbone.
Bloody hell.
Nice.
Brimbone goes,
Oh, I put the berry in that gland.
Yeah, right.
Putting berries in my gland.
Shh, you need rest.
Uthgar, you are stable. You are unconscious, but you are currently but you are stabilized. You are no longer in immediate danger of dying.
There's nothing I can actually do.
There's nothing you can do while you're
fight back
unconscious.
to consciousness or anything like that. Okay.
Not unless you've got hero points, which you don't have. Brimbone, you've got 1 action left.
yeah, I'd like to run back behind cover.
Okay, you run away again. Beelzebub, you're back in the Jam Jam is standing is in the room. You are back down the corridor. It'll take you 2 move actions to get back in the room.
I made a potion of lightning.
Yeah.
Lightning. Like, it's not going to affect it.
No.
I'm going to go back in and can I hit it with my sling?
Yes. Well, can you?
No.
Still,
Natural 1.
I notice still rolling those Iron Fang dice that you use on the main
These are
show.
my dwarven dice.
Your dwarven dice.
Yes, that was a natural 1.
Okay, you run in.
How many moves did it take?
It takes you 1 move to get back in the room.
Okay, then I'm going to go for another one.
Okay, go for it. Why
With a
not?
-5, yeah?
You haven't used your hero point yet, have you?
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't.
Okay.
That is... it's not
AC
enough.
19.
It's not enough.
Okay.
Okay, I might as well use my hero point.
Okay.
Why not? Same
Okay.
exact number. Same exact number.
Oh no. Just everything is falling apart as you just hurl things at it. Right, I need to remember who's up. So, right. Uthgar is stable. Kevin is awake and standing there.
I'm fucking ready, mate. I'll see you. Open your mouth, love. Come on. Give me a little smile.
Kivanu
there we
took
go.
off a 13 hit points from it in its last go.
Right. So here we go. A bit of that. Plus, so it's 19.
Hits, exactly.
Fucking boom. There you go.
Kill it.
Kill it.
I'll get another roller as well. So 1. Okay, 4 points of damage.
Where are you getting the extra roll from?
From my precision.
Precision. Do you get that? You only get on the first shot against your hunted target, don't you?
Yeah.
And you've already taken that on one of them.
Fuck, you're bloody kidding me.
So it takes 1 hit point.
All right, 1 hit for fuck's sake.
And it's still alive.
It's got bleed damage.
But I've still got 2.
You've still got 2 actions left.
Two
So you can
actions
take
left.
another shot.
Come on.
So I fucking reload and I take another bloody
Reload.
shot.
You've got 1 more shot. It's a -5, but that's a good roll.
Okay. So -5 is 20. Yeah, no, I'll fucking hit it. It's like 20, 21
You hit
in
it.
fact.
Roll the damage. 1d8.
And it's 8 points of damage.
And you kill the snake.
Fuck you, electro snake.
You put it right through the snake's exhaust port,
Fucking
and it
hell.
explodes. You fire a crossbow bolt straight up its jaw, through its head, just as it's rearing back to strike. The lightning tail was recharged this round and crackling to go. You put the bolt through its head, and it collapses into the water and dies.
Brimbone! Quick! Zabba!
But yeah, Brimbone's just packed away his healing kit from seeing Uthgar. He looks up and goes, "Oh right, yeah, I suppose, very good."
Okay, scene in Saving Private Ryan. You're just
Stabilize.
just walking over.
Yeah,
there.
right.
Stabilizes Bubba.
Okay.
On what is your dying condition?
His dying condition is 1.
Okay, so
currently.
16 to beat this. It's a natch 20.
Yay!
Because it's a critical success, does he get more life and like extra years added
I think
on?
we'll put him back up to 1 hit point. We'll say you recover, you regain consciousness, and a few moments later,
Oh my goodness.
Uthgar also regains consciousness.
Crikey, mate, that was a close one, wasn't it?
Oh,
Hey?
mate. Oh, who else went down?
Oh, yeah, no, I was
I've
down.
been down this adventure
I think
as
we're,
well.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Tell you what, seeing as we put all that effort in, should we find out who this fella is?
Let's have a
I hope
look.
it's the right
Yeah.
guy.
Wait.
What?
Don't go near the pool.
Brimbone
Okay.
gets out a stick.
No, Uthgar has already run into the pool and it's had no effect.
Okay, that's fine.
And as
all right,
some
Nick.
people who have recently dealt with a monster on the main show that had horrendous immunities, you're going to throw things at me when I tell you it is not immune to lightning damage. I think they decided it was powerful enough. But
Jeez.
Okay.
so you have you have killed the creature. You drag the body out and roll it over, and you see it's one of the villagers. He has a flattened nose and cauliflower ears. He looks like he's been into a lot of fights. He has quite clearly been electrocuted to death. You get the feeling he ran too close to the pool while trying to run away from you. He has a number of items on him. He has a pretty good-looking crossbow. He has a kukri on his side. He has a lot of bottles full of a silvery liquid. If I can get an alchemy check, or alchemy lore check from Beelzebub.
That is 12.
12, he's got mutagens on him. Juggernaut mutagens. However, you don't think he himself is an alchemist. Looks like these have been crafted by somebody else. Searching his belongings and then going back and searching the room, you find several discarded alchemy boxes. So like boxes that potions are delivered in. It looks like he's been going through them at quite a rate. Finally, soggy and stuck in his belt, in one of the pouches, you find a note. The note reads, Halod, the final shipment of corpse blood is due in just over a week, and it's the last thing I need from that greedy bastard Dallin Battlestone. I've enclosed a parting gift for him that should ensure he never tells anyone of our dealings. Be sure he gets it. Drop off these reagents as soon as they arrive. My work is almost done. You'll find your usual reward in the stump. You also find among his belongings some books showing that he had been buying alchemical reagents from Dallin Battlestone for months now. He's been trading them on them, and looking at the numbers on it, it looks like he's been skimming some money off the top of it. And you find a amount of gold tucked into one of his bottles. So I think it's about 20 gold tucked into one of the boxes. You take this evidence back to the village. You have evidence of who killed Dallin Battlestone. However, unfortunately, nobody seems to have any idea as to what the note could possibly mean. Soon enough, the caravan is ready to leave, and you are comforted by the fact that you have at least solved the murder of who killed Dallin Battlestone. As you get back aboard the wagon, you have time for some final thoughts before you make your way out of Etron's Folly. Any final thoughts?
Not coming back here again.
Well, crikey, I mean, not everything's what it seems in this place, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Mate, no.
Yes.
Thanks for saving my life, everyone. Like,
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
I'm in
I
your
think
debt.
did everyone save everyone else's life at some point?
I think
It
so.
feels like
a
it.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we should high five on that then.
Because that was pretty dangerous.
It was, wasn't it?
It's almost like we're a club maybe of individual members that experience danger on a regular
I
basis.
kind of know what
Hey,
you mean.
We could be called the Dangerous Six.
Ah, right.
There's only
Freeze.
5 of us.
No, Jam Jam.
Oh, okay.
Jam Jam is just looking at death staring at you.
I can free you anytime you want.
And the wagon rolls away from Etron's Folly, leaving you having solved one mystery, but maybe learned some others. Will we ever find that out? Who knows? Congratulations, everyone. You have completed part 1 of the Fall of Plaguestone. That is all we are going to be playing on this initial adventure, but I want you to know, if you have bought the Fall of Plaguestone, if you're thinking of buying the Fall of Plaguestone, we barely scratched the surface of that. We played maybe a third of that adventure, and I was cutting some bits out to keep it on time. So there is so much more of that adventure for you to play. Go and pick it up. It is brilliant. Jason Bulmahn has done a fantastic job on writing this. And there are some threads there, which means I think we may not be done with Plaguestone as regards to the Danger Club podcast. We're going to have a brand new episode of our regular show coming up tomorrow. If you are a new listener, I would say maybe jump back 10 episodes and go into it, or hey, jump right on in. Who knows? Let's see where you're getting on that. But we've got new adventure coming for you. We're out every single Monday. We bring you new adventures from a different party who are as ridiculous as this one. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you're at Gen Con, I hope you've enjoyed that. If you're at PaizoCon UK, I really hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you for being so lovely to me and Ross and Scott while we were visiting. And however your adventures go, I don't have a sign off. Give me a sign off.
Make sure they're dangerous.
Roll high.
Thanks, everyone. That's where we leave it for tonight.
Thank you. Farewell.
Thanks, Jason.
Yeah, big up, Jason.
In a world of heroes, villains, 6 British actors will come together to play Pathfinder. It's sort of like D&D, but also really not like D&D. Join Falter.
I immediately regret this decision!
Caragor.
Oh, I see you, Kenneth.
Velda.
Behold my arcane powers!
Shania.
Yes, I've Trexicus.
M.
No, kill him.
And the Dungeon Master, for an actual play podcast that takes adventure seriously. Available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, and from DangerClubPodcast.com. Danger Club, let's roll.
God, doing that voice hurts.